Peace and blessings, everyone. Welcome back. Queen Osset here. By now, you know who I am. We are moving on to section number 9, session number 9 of our shadow work. As we embark on this journey, as we continue to work through the shadow aspects of ourselves, and please understand, through this series, I am just scratching the surface. We will continue on a little bit later to go a little bit deeper with some archetypes. I think right now what I'm trying to do is to fortify your toolkit, so that you're not just jumping into the deep end unaware, especially if you've never done shadow work before, especially if you've been curious about it, but it's always seemed daunting or a little bit scared. I'm just giving you some tools so you can ease into it. Remember, keep in mind, okay, I'm not a professional therapist, and should you need some assistance, please do not hesitate to reach out to someone to help you, okay? So today's session, I guess you can say we're going to work on calling in an ally, a power. Can't talk. Too many videos today. Anyway, calling in a power ally. I'm calling your spirit animal. Having a spirit animal, for me, serves two purposes. Of course, as that guardian protective spirit, and also an energy that I can tap into to fortify myself. One of my spirit animals, spirit guides, or guides in spirit, is the panther, jaguar. All that strength, all that tenacity, moving in silence, not afraid to go into the dark places. That's an energy that I tap into. My other spirit guide is a hawk. And from a hawk, I have learned to look at things from the bigger perspective, pull back and rise above a lot of things so I can gain the grand overview. And then set my sights on my goal and go after that. From hawk, I've also learned how to allow the wind to carry me. And for me, the wind is Oya, and lean into that energy when I need support. I don't have to constantly be flapping my wings, per se, to keep things going, that it's okay for me to just glide along and relax. And that's something I am still working on that. I'm still a work in progress. So today, or in this session, I've got a spread here that I found from Emerald Lotus. And you can do a Google search. This is a wonderful young lady who creates a lot of spreads for a lot of things. And this one is calling in our animal spirit guide. So for this, I'm going to pause. I'm back. Did you hear that train? As we would say, Mafera from Ogun. Ogun is the energy who works ceaselessly. So I think maybe that might have been a thumbs up or a heads up from him. So, and besides, I'm wearing his color. Anyway, Mafera from Ogun, letting me know, okay, you're doing okay, girl. All right, so for this, you're going to need a picture of maybe an animal that you feel you have an affinity for. If you don't have a deck that has an animal in it already. So, I have here the Naked Heart Tarot deck, which has wolves, foxes, whales, panthers, flamingos. Of course, many of you are familiar with this, the Animal Tarot. Pretty much just about any deck that you might have in your stash should have some animals in it, and you possibly can use those because you're going to need to pull a card to represent your guide, your animal guide. So maybe you won't have a picture of an animal. Maybe, actually, it would be better if you could get a picture of an animal. So it could be, I don't know, maybe it's a ferret or a snake or a raccoon or a beaver or a cow or a cardinal or a, raven, crow, ostrich, salmon, grasshopper, mouse. I'm trying to think of spider. So, the gamut here. Walrus, manatee, seal. Let me see, a seagull. I'm just like calling out all kinds of a wombat, kangaroo, So maybe one of those are your spirit animals. So, find a picture because it will help if you can find a photo or an image. Or maybe you have the medicine cards. Right? Let me see. Maybe I have the set. I have a couple of sets of these actually. The medicine cards. And if you have cards that have animals in them, then maybe you can allow that particular animal to be chosen for you from that deck. Does that make sense? So I'm going to be using 2 decks. I'm going to choose a card from, or I'm going to let Spirit, my guides, the universe, the animal of my medicine cards come forth and speak. And then I'm going to use this deck to answer the prompts. Okay? And hopefully, I won't promise. You might have to rewind. I'll try and put this down in the description box here. Okay, so the first question is, a card to represent my guide. I'm sorry, I had a blank there. Simply because I don't know. Alright, so, from the animal deck, a card to represent my guide. Let's see. At this moment, what is my spirit, my animal spirit guide? At this moment in time, what is my animal spirit guide? Especially with the Sagittarian new moon energy, maybe I need to tap into another animal spirit guide. Maybe there's some other medicine that I need to learn. Let's see. Take that one. Really? A weasel. Oh boy. I think I need the book for this. A weasel. Okay, let's see. Oh, all right. A weasel is card number 33. I'm pulling from the read book. Stealth. Okay. Let's see what message we have here. So this is my current guide. Weasel. A weasel has an incredible amount of energy and ingenuity, yet it is difficult. It is a difficult power totem to have. Wow, it is not without significance that ermine or weasel pelt is worn by royalty. Weasel ears hear what is really being said. This is a great ability. Weasel eyes see beneath the surface of a situation to know that many ramifications of an event. This too is a rare gift. The chiefs sent Weasel to the enemy camp to smoke them for power. What are the medicines of the enemy? The chiefs asked Weasel upon its return. Weasel never failed to give an accurate account of the enemy's numbers, strengths, and weaknesses. It was Weasel who tearfully told the original people of the coming of the white boat people. "These brothers have strange new medicine," said Weasel. "They will tell us that to live the way we are doing, the way we live. They will tell us that to live the way we do is wrong." I'm sorry, just getting a little emotional. What's up with that? Whew, dark moon energy, y'all. "They will confuse us with their talking bark. They have stolen thunder from Skyfather and placed it in their weapons. They have no respect for the animal brothers and sisters, and they make their thunder speak to the animals and kill them. They will make the thunder speak to us also. Their numbers are too many to count, and these white brothers will steal everything from us but our spirits. The great dark shadow of the ravenous bird of death has fallen over the people." Wow. Weasel fur changes color with the season. Silent Weasel has many lessons to teach you. Weasel could confound Great Spirit, pick Great Spirit's pockets, and then leave Great Spirit contemplating the divine navel. If this is your personal medicine, your powers of observation are keen. You seem to be saying, "Leave them alone, and I will do the same for you." You might even look a bit guilty at times, due to what you know from observing life. Well, not a bad totem to have now, right? Weasel? Let's read the rest of this. You may be a loner hiding yourself away from others, or perhaps even a recluse. You are a powerful ally to have in any business organization since you can see what the competition is doing. People may make a great mistake in sizing you up since they do not immediately People may make a great mistake in sizing you up since they do not immediately see your powers. But the first time they try to outsmart you, they will soon learn that your intelligence is greater than their own. Look to Weasel to tell you the hidden reasons behind anything. Some people are put off by Weasel medicine, talent, and abilities, but there are no bad medicines. We all have power, or we would not be here to heal Mother Earth. Perhaps if you have Weasel power, you could use your secret gifts for the good of all. Observe who and what needs attention or a solution and offer your assistance in your own quiet, discreet way. So I have Weasel medicine. Interesting. Wow. Okay. So, a message that my guide would like me to know at this time, and I am going to use, as I said, Secrets of the Mystic Grove. All right, Weasel, what message do you have for me at this time? Trust. Overcome fear, intentions, and having faith. That I should trust that everything is as it should be. That is one of my sticking points. Trust, loyalty, those things matter more to me than love. Okay, something my guide has been trying to convey to me that I have not been receptive to in the past. Let's see. To listen, paying attention, dialogue, communicating. I'm not listening. Tells me I'm not listening. I'm going to sit with this for a little bit. I'm not listening. I'm not really using Weasel medicine as I should. Yeah. Okay. Fourth question, how to be more open to the messages from my guides in the future. I'm going to sit with this message. I'm going to write this down. Have you guys been keeping your journals? I hope so, because you need to go back to your journals for this. How to be more open to the messages my guides will have for me in the future. I need to let go. You see the wise owl there? I need to let go of anything that may be keeping me from hearing the message or the messages that are being delivered to me. Stop getting caught up in the noise of this thing, this roller coaster ride that we call life. Yes? Okay. And card number 5. What this guide will be helping me with on my path. So as we go through this shadow, this another leg of shadow work, what will Weasel be helping me with this time around, or this part of my path? Let's see. Solitude, rest, quiet, sanctuary. Weasel's just going to allow me or help me just be at peace. Weasel will allow me to just tell me to take a break, relax. Interesting messages. You know, I'm one of those people that, what is it? Fear of missing out? FOMO? That's a new acronym. You know, it's difficult for many people to pull away from things. My solitude, my quiet time is precious to me, but there are times when I just feel like I have to be available just in case, and then I complain. No. Well, yes, I do. Even right now, you know, this thing, I think many of us are victims of this. Yes, posts on social media and Instagram, social media, Facebook. I'm not on Twitter, I don't tweet. You guys here on YouTube, you know, likes, thumbs up, all of that stuff. Connection, live chats. I don't want to miss anything. All of that stuff. And maybe part of my lesson right now is to just pull back a little bit. Take a breather. But I must finish what I've started as well. So, I'm going to use weasel medicine to my advantage and listen to what you guys have to say. Anyway, that wraps up session number 8. And I'll be back. Oh, was that number 8? And I will be back with, that was not session number 8. Yes, it was session number 8. And I will be back with the next session. Until then, take care. Bye.